This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, Tariq, so this is what actual hell in Gotchard actually feels like.
Look, man.
We've been cruising along now. I think we have finally reached.
We've gone from the river Styx all the way to hell. Look, Gotchard has been a fucking slog. Has been a slog, but this is true. Okay, you know what this is? You know what I felt the entire time? This is like the 7 ZOs side thing, but without any of the, I guess, edge to just, like, make it incredibly hyper-violent for no goddamn reason. Like, the 7 ZOs was for some reason, like, a post-apocalyptic kids trying to survive, like, zombie shit in, like, an alternate dimension thing with, you know, Decay still hunting down ZO and everything. This is just...
And then Decay comes along, you know,
This is just an insane...
Hey, what's up?
This is just an insane fever dream, and not in, like, the sense that, like, Geets had, where it was, like, actually just... Yes, this is a fever dream that Buffa's having. Or...
because he is not... Because it turns out that if you just eat meat all the time, that is actually not good.
Yeah, you will die.
Good,
yeah,
right?
you will have blockages in your body.
Yeah, you have to balance out your
You need fiber.
Out your diet,
you need fiber.
Know?
But...
Right.
But...
Or else you'll just end up going to sleep on a bench on the rooftop, you know?
And forgetting that you dropped a fucking rise... what did they call them? Not rise belt. Rise buckle. Like, just... Oops.
Rise buckle.
Yeah, oops, rise buckle just fell. Like, you could have used that, maybe. All of that is to say...
Alright, so...
This is a true fever dream of Reiwa.
Yeah, right, and the fact that this is an actual spin-off media, right? Within the show of Gotchard, which has spin-off media, right? But these spin-off media, right? The previous spin-off, or at least within continuity / canon of the show, you know, right? Like everything, every spin-off media has been relevant, right, so far.
Yeah.
Right, you know, hey, boy, man, who's that gold TK guy, you know?
Yeah.
Man, that was a weird thing. Hope he never comes back, you know, right? Man, whole toy reading, swapping bodies, that's real funny, you know?
But it's still,
right?
technically relevant. It's still technically part of the fucking context.
Right, but this entire event of this thing is an actual alternate universe thing where nothing in this we're watching is gonna matter, right? You know, it's right.
God, right? If they try to make it matter,
Blu-ray release content.
Yeah.
You know, right? The fact that these are being released on the Blu-ray, it's crazy, right? And I am looking at the release date on the Wikipedia right now. So episode 1, April 10th, 2024 is when this came out, right? Have you looked at when episode 2 is going to be released for this?
August. Fuck, what is it? It's August. 20. Shit. Fuck. Hold on. August 7th. Yeah. Yep. They are doing a complete 4 months between these two.
4-month gap between.
Yep. And also, it's going to. And also,
it's going to.
It's also going to come out. Like. Weeks? I mean, okay, mathematically, the last episode of Gotchard should come out in, let's see, so we've got,
it should be at the end of August, you
right,
know,
so I'm just trying to find out, if we're at 42, we're about to be at 42, and the release date for that is, assuming that we don't get anything delayed or put off because of, like, Olympic shit, because this is an Olympics year, and we do know that the Japanese children, they do love their sports. So June 30th, so 4 episodes through July, and then 4 episodes through August. We should have it at, like, just at the end. So this fever dream will end, like, with 3 episodes left of Gotchard.
Right. Yeah. Hey, we never mentioned. Hey, this is Kamen Rider Gotchard Spin-Off. We are
specifically
class 3G, you know?
spin-off. Intentionally, we put the word spin-off in this.
Yeah, I think it's real funny how they actually put that in the title.
It's insane.
The actual title of the right, but the worst like this. This is not like when we had the whole Hiromi situation, you know, where we put his this is what he was doing, you know, back when Daigi was having a
just genuinely,
mental health crisis.
Genuinely, this is a spin-off. This is a full-blown spin-off.
This is actually just a bunch of things that does not matter by the end of this. But I would be really mad if hey, it would be real funny with episode 2. Our boy, Ho Kaguya Quartz travels to this dimension to be like, hey, Hotaro. I was like, wait a minute. You're not the Hotaro I know. I'm leaving. Fuck this. You know, right? I really hope that happens now. I really hope Ho Kaguya Quartz travels to this dimension and be like, and tells this Hotaro to fuck off and then goes back to our dimension.
I hope he just burns this all to the ground because it's insane.
Oh yeah. Hey, by the way, hey, look. As I was watching, I did not like anything about this universe. I hate this universe. I want this universe to end. You know, this is like one of those disposable universe. You know, that multiverse that exists. That if this multiverse disappeared, it's fine. When they do the crisis event, you know, I'm fine with this universe.
So what you're describing is
you're
describing Supernatural in its final season when all the universes start to close down because everything has to be a multiverse at that point.
Right? Yeah. No. This thing is fucking crazy. You know. Right? So when I initially told you about the concept of this, you know, right? This is a mini series where they're in high school, you know,
where everyone
school,
specifically is in high school, not necessarily as students, but not necessarily in the roles that you'd think they'd be, because Jesus Christ. Nothing with Gotchard can be just easy.
You know, right? They have to. I fucking lost it. You know, right? Look, I know there were many things were off. You know, as soon as they tried to present Minato, boy, hey, I'm quickly gonna look up the actor from Minato.
I think he's like 35. No, actually, I think he might be less than that.
Okay. Let's see. He was born in 1990.
Okay, so he's 34. Okay, 34. Less than 35. But I knew he was past.
Yeah, right, but
no,
man,
I knew this because we were joking. Because we were joking about it with, again, the questionable nature that they're trying to set up between characters, where it's like, okay, if there's something that was being set up with Minato and Lachesis that's slightly better than anything weird with Atropos and Garyon. Because it's like, at least, like, Lachesis is like 24, or Lachesis' actor is 24, Minato's actor is 34. That's better than the straight-up child being caressed by a grown-ass man.
Right, yeah. 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 Hey, everyone in this universe is the club president of whatever stupid niche
thing. If you're to the club, if there's this many clubs that you're the president of, either you have the world's biggest high school, or nothing matters and you're just the club, like you are a big fish in a small pond where nobody else is like in there.
Look! It's like all those slice of life anime. You know, there's multiple clubs. You know, you gotta get your members into these clubs. You know, right? Look,
I don't know. This is like one of those slice of life. This is a slice of life story where it's like, where they want to make it kind of like a battle manga, but they just keep inventing like new clubs for them to like be the heads of, so that it's like, oh, you defeated the big three, but actually there's the other,
and then it starts getting real derivative.
Yeah, you defeated the art four, but actually you need to defeat the martial arts 5, and you need to
the painting.
Yeah, the fucking mathematics club is always the STEM the STEM 7 are out there going out and doing everything. It's like, man, okay, sure, fine, fuck it. Like, this is... You can only do this so much before you get completely... Like, you stop giving a shit about this and you start going, what the fuck is this school? Like, why do they have these, like, systems? And why are we only figuring out about them after... Why are we only figuring out about them after...
Activity,
why are we only figuring out about them after we've defeated the first one?
I think everyone's insane. So what is all right? I guess we gotta quickly speedrun who the fuck.
Okay,
is
so we got
all
right. So
class president.
No. Let's do it in order of how they present it because it's truly insane. We start with a rooftop battle, which is apparently Clotho is this is not a student committee thing. She's just the delinquent girl, right? She's delinquent leader.
But then she's the head of the delinquent. You know? She's the bully. She's the leader of all bullies.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Speaking of
she is the Sukebandeka.
Yeah. Speaking of bullies, we have the rich girl clique leader. I guess that's a thing. Lachesis. So we got rich girl versus delinquent girl. Okay, those are two warring factions, and then we just have now we actually get into the actual committee members, which is sports committee president, Spawner, sure. Okay, sports can be a real committee. That's fine. I get that. That totally, hey, there's a lot of physical education in high school, blah, blah, blah. You gotta do that. Yeah, okay, sure. Bursting in, we get Ichinose, the student, for whatever reason, he is the student council president. Don't know why he's the student council president, but he just is, I guess. Also, Lachesis's phone can deflect Spawner's big plastic wrench sword. Then apparently, Rine is some like weird sadistic rich girl voyeur thing. And she's the vice president? Sure. I guess she's the vice president, and she's got her, like, weird fetish for watching people fight and lose their shit. Then we get to our leftover characters. Renge, who is the health committee president, I don't know what that means. It doesn't really makes sense.
I thought she was the stupid comedy club, right? The way that she was at the beginning.
That would make sense. Make sense.
She's health. I was like,
she's just selling.
She has the headband on.
Instead, she's just selling. I guess like snake oil shit. Like she's just going, oh yeah, or like I'll sell. Like she's Martin Shkreli. Like she's a high school Martin Shkreli. She's like, oh yeah, you want your medicine? I'll sell it to you for like a 10,000% markup.
Mm-hmm. And then supply and demand.
Yeah,
you know,
and then there's Sabimaru, who is the animal committee president, which I don't know what the fuck that means. What does that mean? Do you have animals on your? I mean, I guess, but what's the animal committee mean? What does it mean to be an animal committee? And then Minato, who is
is this one of those schools? Is this one of those schools that has like an animal farm?
Yeah, but
campus?
that should be that's.
You know,
and then there's the library committee, which isn't a. What is a library committee?
Not only is there a library committee, right? There's a guy who. Hey, I don't think this guy should be in charge.
Oh yeah,
of the
he's also a full-ass adult that should not be still in this school.
Right, and this was just the librarian who's like part of one of those things, right? That's like, hey, I need to watch these students. Like during lunchtime. I would have been like, yeah, sure, that's fine. You know, I'll accept that. But no, he was just Minato actor in those stupid anime nerd glasses, right? I don't know if there's like an actual name for this like particular brand of glasses that exists. Right? Who's just there like, hey, look, I'm too smart for this. I'm too smart. Not only am I too old for this, I am also too smart for for this school, right? Yeah. So that's our class of character, and this is where I fucking lost it, right? Is when the title dropped, right? I was like, okay, we are class 3G, well, whatever, sure, yeah, sure. Hey, 3G, they're really behind, They need to get on that sweet 5G, that Alex Jones keeps talking about,
Yeah, no, it's 3G now. It's just 3G.
It says, yeah. But after that, that's after they showed the subtitle, right, or the title. That's when the the subtitle of the subtitle popped up.
The 3 gotcha.
That's when I was like, oh,
3 gotcha. Doesn't make sense.
Boy, they fucking got me there. Holy shit, I fucking lost it. And this is a class that only has like 9 students in it, but don't worry. Hey, so like I said, everyone is here in this universe, instead of having Kajiki be like the head of the library committee,
of all
he's the vice principal in this
all
universe.
of the characters that could be students, right? It's dismissible, or at least understandable for Spawner, Clotho, all of the older actors in this. They can kind of pull this off, right? Minato,
hey, look, it's that Disney.
Minato is like a full-grown.
Look, you cannot play a high schooler until you're in your 20s,
Minato is like a full-grown man.
They have to hide. They have to put him in the background, and that because they realize, man, this looks really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
He looks so out of place.
Yeah.
Right? And we're not talking about like how like Steve Buscemi in 30 Rock.
No.
Being an undercover
hello,
cop.
fellow kids. Yeah. No.
Right.
Make him as short as possible. Make it like hunch your back and stay as like unnoticed as possible, so that we don't have to like. We're gonna age up Kajiki. We don't know what the fuck to do with Minato.
Right? We gave him these classes. We hope this is
Hold on. Actually, okay, so I just realized. Old Minato.
Okay.
Or not old Minato. Old Kajiki.
Uh-huh.
So as oh fuck, it's still so stupid.
Okay.
So as you know, a few I mean at this point 2 years ago, Molly and I completed the legacy that was Supernatural, the Supernatural series made by the boys' writer initially, Eric Kripke, and then he said, I don't want to keep making stuff on the CW, and then he is, I believe, quoted on about the boys, he went, yeah, maybe I should stay on the things that I create and not just walk off, because sometimes they go off the road. Old Kajiki looks like this, which is a shot from the final episode of Supernatural. That is a picture of Sam, the younger brother in Supernatural, dressed as an old man, because they said, yeah, he lives, and anyway, yeah, he lives out his life, and he gets to be an old man. He's, I don't know, we put a wig on him, fucking whatever, I don't know, man, like, just do that. Like, they just put him in a bad, like, okay, here's him literally on his fucking deathbed. This is what Kajiki is in this, where they took a 17-year-old, 16-year-old kid and just went, I don't know, fucking throw some facial hair on him, spray some gray in his hair, put some gray in his eyebrows, and then go, yeah, he's an old man. Yeah, old man. Yeah, old man. That's what old men are, right?
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So their regular teacher. Hey, like I said, man, they really got every cast.
Okay, no, hold on.
Give
Okay,
every
speaking of
cast
everyone,
member.
hold on. No, well, it is every cast member, but do you actually know which cast member this is? Because it's not the cast member that you may be thinking.
Is this not Kyoka's?
No, it's not.
Actress,
no, it's not.
Right? Well,
Who's Miss Harima?
the fuck is this then?
Who's Miss Harima? There's only been so many female characters in the show. Who could Miss Harima be?
What is this? I thought this was Kyoka when...
It's not Kyoka.
When it was show...
It's not Kyoka.
Oh.
Who do you think it is? Okay, who do you think it could be? You'll be more mad about it. I'll tell you this. We just recorded something that's tangentially related to her.
Oh, man. I just fucking went to Wikipedia and I looked it up.
So there's the Mars Phoenix like hyper battle video, which is related to the movie, and that movie is related to an episode where they didn't like pay off on that plot line until the movie with a certain character who went rogue in the Alchemy Society. That's right, it's Mrs. Harima, the bitch from like episode 13 or 14 that used forbidden alchemy to forcibly turn herself into amalgam or some shit, and she was a inspector from the Alchemy Academy or Association or something, and we brought her back with this MS Paint looking ass fucking depiction of a pregnant woman and slapped her face on top of it, and maybe this was the subtitler translation localization team choosing this. I want to believe that that in Japanese they just wrote in English, I've been waiting to be happy for the last 10 years in English. Because this is the most insane fucking thing to write for any pregnant woman. But like, what the fuck is this image? If you told someone that this is from Kamen Rider, it's done. They're never coming back. This doesn't make any sense.
What a fucking psych, like a character when it's shown to right? Because this came out in April, right? We have fully established character when it's
4 months. The last time that she was relevant, I'm just gonna go back. Was Harima's thing was in? It was when we got. Yeah, Catch a Spy, Rider Disqualified, episode 11. She dies in episode 11, which was November 19th of 2023. What the fuck is she still doing here?
So fucking waffle. I literally thought this was fucking Kyoka.
The minute they said Mrs. Harima,
because I was like, yeah,
I looked at that immediately and went, that doesn't...
Because I was just going through the cast list, you know?
Yeah, right? I too would have thought so, but the sheer audacity of this MS Paint pregnant woman clip art shit made me go, what the fuck is this? What actually is this? And I went, that's not Kyoka's face. That's actively not Kyoka's face. And I went, oh my god, why is this bitch involved in this at all?
See, that's also a thing I realized. This is the second alternate timeline of Kajiki. Now, if you think about it.
Oh my god, yeah, that's true. Is Kajiki the one linchpin of the
does he appear across all the multiverse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Across all universes, there is a Kajiki. Just do your best to not be the Kajiki.
Fuck you. I fucking hate it.
Speaking of things that you can hate,
and then finally, And then finally, the thing that's what I was already hating this special and everything about it, And then this is the point where I was like, I do not like where this is going. I feel very uncomfortable right now. I do not like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
This really feels like a fucking quiet on set sort of situation. I'm really scared. We already have enough issues with the continued use of a child actress in this way on this show. And hey, it's Atropos, and she's supposed to be a teacher, and she's supposed to be stern, I guess, and supposed to be strict, I guess, and oh god, why? Yeah,
I don't like this. I would have liked it better if they just made her a student. But making her as a teacher, it's really weird. I also did not like the part where they kept just zooming in on her face. I was like, please do not bring the camera.
Again, it's the thing they continue to do with her in the show, where they just insist on zooming in on the face. It's like, you didn't have to. Yeah, okay, we get it. Okay, yeah, she's got really unsettling makeup, and yeah, but she's not like, she still has the face. Like, I guess here's the thing: they don't do enough to make Atropos like makeup wise actually intimidating. She's just got kind of like goth aesthetic makeup, like heavy makeup, and there's nothing about her, there's no feature about her that's actually intimidating. She's just a kid with way too much makeup. She's got like big like goth honey boo boo energy, right? It's just don't put that much shit on a kid. This is fucking weird. I don't like this.
Yeah, like this is right. I want this to to be over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. But anyway, hey, look, she tells him, hey, who wants to be a Kamen Rider?
What if you could be a Kamen Rider? What kind of Kamen Rider would you be? And then we get, I'm mad that we don't get Sabimaru's version. We get Renge's, which, hey, Renge, once again, going back to what we just recorded, Renge could have been, based off of her depiction in this, Renge's depiction of as a Kamen Rider character, like protagonist, could have actually been something interesting. That's not who we got. Who we got. That is, we got little bitch boy. Then we get like Lachesis, who just goes back to Dread and wants to go and beat the shit out of Spawner, because once again we're continuing this weird like ship.
Also, man, hey, I also love that Kaji was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Who is this character?
What the fuck is what the fuck is a Dread? I don't know what Dread is. I don't know what Valvarad is. I'm glad that you have your own fan fiction, but like,
none of those things, none of this exists in our timeline.
This is not part of the curriculum,
right?
Minato skips stuff.
I mean, I was also hoping that everyone goes through, right, and they all just pick like a different Gotchard form, to be like, yeah, hey, I want to be this Gotchard form, I think this Gotchard form is cooler than the other, but no, they do not do that.
Nope.
Right. Yeah. Hey man, I thought they were gonna show Lexus, but oh yeah, no, I don't want to be Kamen. I want to be in a cool Mad Max.
I don't want to be Kamen Rider. I just want to be
Mad Max outfit.
I don't want to be Kamen Rider. I just want to be human. If I could just be human, that would be great.
I want to let my hair be wild, right? And that may or may not be culturally insensitive, depending on your.
Oh, that's when we get to Clotho.
Right?
Clotho is when it's like, oh, I really want to try that. Clotho is like, I could just be Gotchard myself, and then it's like, now there's two ways that I can interpret how Clotho is reacting. Right? She's like, she wants to be accepted. But it seems like she's either the one that stole the Gotchard driver from Ichinose, because, hey, spoiler alert, the big twist is Ichinose going, what kind of Kamen Rider would you want to be? Oh, shit, I lost the driver. And then...
Also, during this entire time, the actor of Ichinose has to play Ichinose like he's constipated.
Yeah.
This entire time, Ichinose is just... I assume they're trying to be like, hey, act like you're shady, right? And, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know how the actor, the director, was like, hey, start looking like... Hey, remember that episode of Naruto?
Yeah, where he just kept having to go to the bathroom and shit his pants? Yeah. But...
Right, yeah. So
but Clotho is just staring...
Shit,
but Clotho is just staring at him the entire time, so I'm like, is this supposed to imply that there's some kind of interest that Clotho has in Ichinose, or is she feeling guilty about stealing the belt, or what's going on here with this? And... blah.
Is this supposed to be red herring?
Yeah.
Right. So hey, look. And we could probably post our theory. I am 100% betting is Minato. Right. It has to be Minato.
Oh, really? That's who you bet?
Right?
I'm betting it's Clotho.
Right?
I actually genuinely bet against that. I think it's Clotho.
Right. Like I feel like it would be too obvious. It would be Clotho's. Right.
Yeah, but
right?
Gotchard isn't exactly... Gotchard
isn't
isn't one for being complex with its twists. It's more just stupid. So it's like, if there had to be, like... The logic in me, the obvious thing, seems like it would be like Clotho. If it is not that simple, then the answer I have to say is like, I don't know, it's in Sabimaru's fucking sock puppet. By the way, Sabimaru is also still here, and he just has a fucking hand puppet that is never explained and has nothing to do with like him having
he's the animal committee president.
That doesn't make any goddamn sense. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's so fucking stupid.
Look! They realized it would be really fucking stupid for a kid to be walking around high school with an iPad. So like, oh yeah, hey,
hey, if there's one thing that I think will get you, that would make more sense than a kid walking around, especially in 2024 in high school with an iPad, it's a fucking hand puppet. A hand puppet. No one's gonna bat an eye. It's just, hey, everybody's got hand puppets. Hand puppets, they're the hottest shit out there, right? It's all good. Nobody cares about hand puppets.
Look, he used it to communicate with the animals, right? Right, he goes, look, like he used it to talk to the cows or the horses or whatever the fuck is on campus. Right? Yeah, no, they don't go through everyone, which I think is real funny, right? But it'd be like, hey, what type of Kamen Rider you want to be, right?
Yeah.
Right. Hey, well, what do you want to be? Right. Well, right. Rita. Hey, Rita. Well, what kind of type of Kamen Rider do you want to be? Do you want to be right? Do you want to be one of these two Kamen Riders we established? Do you want to be? Hey, how about Wind? Well, what are your thoughts on Window? Right? Right. It ends with the last two letters of your name, right? You into that stuff?
Yeah.
Right? You want to keep that fun going on?
Yeah.
Right, but look, they look, Ichinose is figuratively and most likely losing his shit about losing the Gotchard driver, right? Kajiki realized that he has somehow got roped into this, and now he's a suspect in this ordeal as well, right? Also, hey, Garyon is also the principal in this universe. Right?
Oh yeah, we can talk about that, but it really doesn't matter. What the fuck is happening there? I don't know.
Yeah, hey, I guess we'll get back to this in like 3 months.
Yeah.
For episode 2.
Yeah, who knows where we'll be when that happens.
Whenever the fuck someone decides, or whenever the fuck we decide to actively go and, hey, let's go buy Kamen Rider Gotchard Volume 2 Blu-ray. Right,
yeah.
To finish this saga, right? Man, yeah.
We are in the end game of hell. That's what it is. It's not we're in the end game. It's not that we're in hell. This is the ninth circle.
to be completely lost.
This is the ninth circle, and we are.
Yeah.
It's truly we cannot go any further.
Yeah. All right. I hate it here.
Yep.
All right. That's this week's episode. Or not this week's. Or that's this episode.
That's
hey,
this shit.
Like
that's this episode of this shit from Gotchard. God help. God save our souls.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no queen left alive to. To survive.
I just really hope that Kaguya shows up in the next episode, right? You know, I really hope he shows up and puts this universe out of his misery.
Yep,
know,
just
right?
burn it all.
All right, that's it. Kate, thanks. Bye.